Now, every team needs that one player who can change the momentum the second he checks into the game. For the Minnesota Timberwolves, that guy isn't Anthony Edwards, it's not Julius Randle, nor is it Rudy Gobert. It's Naz Reid, the fan favorite big man who turns energy into buckets the instant he steps on the court. The guy Timberwolves fans chant the hardest for, the guy who can shift momentum in a single possession. And honestly, one of the most important reasons Minnesota has become a legit contender over the past few years. Now, before we take a deep dive into this episode of Blue or Rose Star Beyond the Box Score, let's take a deep dive into who's your favorite instant spark plug in the NBA right now. I mean, would you say Malik Monk, Norman Powell, Bobby Portis, or Naz Reid himself? Or heck, you may even say someone else. Let us know down below who your favorite spark plug is. Now let's rewind a little bit. In 2018, Naz Reid was named to the McDonald's All-American team and later played one season at LSU before declaring for the 2019 NBA Draft. Now, Naz Reid wasn't a first-round pick. He wasn't hyped as a can't-miss prospect. Heck, in fact, he went undrafted in the 2019 NBA Draft. But the T-Wolves took a chance, and he turned that into one of the most inspiring glow-ups we've seen from a bench big. Oh, he worked his way into the rotation through sheer effort, showcasing his versatility and pure scoring touch. I mean, the crowd started chanting his name, and now NazReid has basically become a brand in Minnesota. It's rare to see a role player get that kind of love. Now here's where Reid really earns the Rose Star label. His versatility is insane for a guy coming off the bench. I mean, he can score inside, stretch the floor with his threes, and attack slower bigs off the dribble. I mean, the energy that he brings instant offense when the starters are sitting, especially when Gobert and Julius Randle are off the court. Yeah, they tend to run the offense through him, and he definitely brings the energy during that time and beyond. Now, he's not just a bench player who shows up and performs in the regular season. Oh, he's had some very good playoff moments. Case in point, in game 1 of the first round in this year's past playoff series against the Los Angeles Lakers, Reid had a 23-point performance with 6 three-pointers against the Lakers that definitely helped set the tone of that series. And as you all remember, Minnesota went on to win that series against the Lakers 4-1. But what separates him is that he's not just putting up empty numbers. He actually changes the energy of the Wolves when he's on the court. That's something that truly doesn't show up in a box score. Now, Naz isn't just a role player. He's a fan favorite. You hear those Naz Reid chants echo in the Target Center, and it's not just hype. It's respect. Fans recognize when the guy plays hard, and Naz embodies that underdog energy. Teammates feed off of it too. When he checks in and hits a quick three or powers through for a dunk, you can feel the Wolves bench erupt. That type of momentum clearly can't be measured on the stat sheet. But let's take a broader look here. I mean, let's zoom out. How many teams have a Naz Reid type? Most benches don't have a guy who can score, who can, give you 15 points in limited minutes at center. I mean, the Wolves do, and it's one of the reasons there's such a tough matchup in the West. I mean, by comparison, you have Malik Monk from the Kings, Norman Powell from the Heat, Bobby Portis with the Bucks, reigning sixth man of the year, Peyton Pritchard, with the Celtics, and Ty Jerome now with Memphis. And, those are spark scores, but they have different roles. Naz belongs in that group of bench stars who aren't household names, but is absolutely a game changer. Now, is Naz Reid the best bench big in the league right now? Go ahead and leave your takes down below in the comment section. Now, so to sum it all up, Naz Reid might not start. He comes off the bench. We know this. He might not be the face of the franchise. We know that's Anthony Edwards. But he is, without a doubt, one of the most important players on the Timberwolves and a definition of a role star. And as we keep saying on this series, it's not just about the numbers in the box scores. It's about the energy, the impact, the plays that fans and teammates feel. And that's exactly why Naz Reid deserves his shine. Well, thanks for tuning in. to another episode of Rose Star Beyond the Box Score. If you enjoyed this deep dive, hit that like button, subscribe, and share with your fellow Hoops fan. And remember, drop your favorite Sparkplug player in the comments below. And until next time, keep celebrating the stars in their roles.